Yes, main event is the only place to see Australia's Brock Jarvis take on former welterweight world champion Keith Thurman in a blockbuster fight in Sydney tomorrow night. And joining us for the insight is former world champ and main event commentator Shawn Porter. Welcome. Great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it. Let's get to it.
Yeah. It's been a bit of fun, this build-up. They've been getting into each other, haven't they?
Yeah. I think I was talking to the Rose brother today, and I was telling him, I'm sure he was a little hesitant to bring an American fighter over here. How would that sell? It's not Tim Tszyu. It's not the Tszyu brothers. How do you sell? But Keith came over here, and he really kind of lit up the scene over here, huh?
He did. Well, yesterday, I love this. So we can play a bit of it because he's certainly trying to and seeming to succeed to get under Brock's skin. Just have a little listen from yesterday.
I hit you, and I'm going to hurt you. Just remember that. Just know that. I'm going to hit you, I'm going to hurt you.
Oh, shake
You're not the same anymore.
Brock, I'm shaking. I'm so scared.
I swear.
Please, don't. Please. Put it in the contract. Don't let Brock hurt me, please.
Is there... It's fabulous.
Yeah.
Is there a chance or a danger for Brock that he gets caught up in the emotion of it, that what Keith is delivering to him in terms of being in control in that fight?
I think that Keith has really kind of like made that happen. There's really no telling what else Keith could do at this point to push any more buttons. I think every button's been pushed. He's taken Brock to a place that he's truly never been. And in that respect, Brock has never been at this level in the boxing ring, So Keith has really just kind of exploited all of it. And you could see, it seemed to me like Brock might have been even a little defeated today in the weigh-in, between having to cut weight and then having to deal with the energy that Keith has. Yeah. It's a lot.
Are you concerned about Brock's approach going into this fight without having Fennick in his corner for the first time? And he's even come out saying that he may even start the fight slow when he's usually aggressive. Yeah,
I've done a lot of fights over here, and became easy for me to kind of narrate the good for the Australian fighters. I came over when Tim fought Tony Harrison, and I really wasn't sure how that fight was going to go. He sold me on that, and I'm like, okay. And it seemed to get easier. Even with Nikita, it was easy to kind of narrate how a fight could go. I don't see a good narrative for Brock outside of the big punch that we know he has the ability to land. But he tells me yesterday that he doesn't plan on being as aggressive as he usually is. And I'm like, that's the best thing to do with the old man. You make the old man's heart rate go up, and you might have some success there. So I think in a lot of ways he's put himself in a really bad position, leaving Fennick, having somewhat of a kind of odd game plan, and looked like the weight cut was a little hard for him as well. So I think he's up against it.
And you can see, the banner, and he's not buying into it. He's playing it up, and Keith's, taking the piss, so to speak, P15S. When you were fighting, you had an incredible career. Yeah. Floyd Mayweather, one of the best lips getting around.
Yeah.
Did he ever want to fight you?
No. That I was a Floyd Mayweather hater, because I felt like that was the energy I had to have. Like, I'm gonna fight him one day. I can't like him. And it was told to me, he's never gonna get in the ring with you. The kind of style that you have is not the kind of style he likes to fight against. And once I kind of clicked to me, he doesn't fight guys that are ferocious and young and, as vibrant as me and, versatile as I am. I kind of became a fan of his after that. So we see each other from time to time out in Vegas, and he's always full of smiles when he sees me. A lot of respect both ways, yeah.
He's undefeated, and he's obviously still regarded as, if not the best, then one of the all-time greats of all time.
Sure.
Where does he sit with you then, given that he didn't want to fight you, and also in comparison because of his style to some of the other Hall of Fame champions we've seen over the years?
You just learn the business, and the business dictated that I'd never get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. As much as he had done at a young age and all that kind of stuff, I was never going to catch up to his caliber and the caliber of fighters that he wanted to go up against. So I think in a lot of ways the business, in some respects, kept him safe away from me. But at the same time, he's a Mount Rushmore guy. He's phenomenal in and out of the ring, and really, I think, kept boxing at a level. If it wasn't for Floyd, boxing might not be where it is today. That's full honesty there.
Do you miss it at all? I'm just sitting here staring at the scars above, under your eyebrow, above your eye. You don't miss getting hit in the head?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't ask myself why I did it. You know, I understand the trail that God had me on. I'm off that trail now onto better things. I love being able to be on TV, doing commentary, broadcasting. I love it top to bottom. So.
This is you fighting Thurman, actually, which is you lost in a points robbed, obviously.
There we go.
Points decision. He hasn't fought for a few years now.
I have to close my eyes when highlights are played of me because I don't know if it's going to be the good ones or the bad ones. So I'm halfway peeking over, and I'm like, stay focused on the task at hand. So
what can you just tell us about his style when he's in the ring?
Yeah, I mean, Keith used to be. I don't know if he's still this guy, but especially when we fought, it was 2016. He was very unpredictable. He was very, very strong. And when the kind of style that I have, I had a come forward style. You don't want to come forward to that kind of power, you know. So I think the power is still there. The thing I'm more concerned for, if anything, is just, is he able to maintain that kind of work rate needed? That's something that Brock can do to win this fight, is just continue to be consistently working every single round.
Well, you've done brilliantly in helping promote this fight and commentating on it tomorrow night. I'm not sure, would you go so far as to have a boxing match on top of a hot air balloon? I don't know if you saw this.
No, what's going on?
Well, there it is there.
It's on top, huh?
Yeah. That's Tony and
That's
me.
just not safe. That's real?
Well, it's Russian. So it's real. It's got to be real.
Definitely AI.
Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely brilliant. Keith Thurman takes on Brock Jarvis tomorrow night. Scan to order or head to mainevent.com.au. Coming up, our champ of the week. Stick around.